Hello and welcome once again, everyone, to the highly anticipated launch of the TATA CURVV SUV Coupe, shaped for you. A contemporary SUV that blends exhilarating performance, sophisticated technology, and unparalleled safety, promising an alluring and immersive experience. I now request our visionary leader, whose relentless pursuit of excellence has propelled Tata Motors to new heights. To get the proceedings underway, please welcome on stage the Managing Director of Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles and Tata Passenger Electric Mobility, Mr. Sailesh Chandra.
Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. I extend a special welcome to our friends from the media here with us today, as well as everyone watching the live telecast of this event from around the world. At Tata Motors, we have always believed in pushing the boundaries of what is possible, striving to meet and exceed the expectations of our customers. Today is an exciting day for us as we introduce an innovative product that will further push boundaries and set a new benchmark in the Indian automotive industry. First, let me share a little bit about Tata Motors' journey over the past few years. As you know, in SUVs and EVs. We pioneered SUVs in India over 3 decades ago and are now proud to host the most innovative and advanced portfolio of SUVs in the country. Nexon has shaped the compact SUV market in the country and has been the #1 SUV for 3 consecutive years, recently surpassing 7 lakhs in sales. Our flagship SUVs, Harrier and Safari, have elevated Indian SUVs to unprecedented levels of premiumness with cutting-edge technology and advanced features. Combined, they have sold over 2 lakh units in the country. Tata Punch has democratized SUVs with its compact footprint, accessible price, and multiple powertrain options. Punch has been the fastest SUV to reach 4 lakh units, driven by strong customer pull. We are especially proud to say that Punch has also been the #1 SUV, #1 selling vehicle in the country in this fiscal year. Overall, we have sold over 20 lakh SUVs since inception and are immensely grateful to our customers who have shown great love and appreciation for our SUVs. Another key pillar of our growth has been our focus on pioneering the EV industry in India. When we started our EV journey 5 years ago, there were multiple barriers. EVs were seen as impractical cars with limited range, poor performance, and non-aspirational design. In addition, there was practically no charging infrastructure in the country. We have systematically addressed each of these barriers over the last 5 years. Our success in EVs has come on the back of the most extensive EV portfolio in India, covering a wide array of body styles, range options, and price points. With every successive launch, we have pushed the boundaries of technology, performance, range, and affordability to make electric mobility accessible to a wide section of Indian car buyers. We are strongly committed to making EVs more accessible and have hence been driving the development of an EV ecosystem through open collaboration with key charge point operators. As a result, public chargers in India have grown from only around 500 4 years ago to over 13,500 today, covering major highways and cities. The pace of charger installation has doubled, signaling an exponential growth with the current park of chargers set to double in the coming year. As a result, we have grown the EV industry in India 10-folds from 1,000 units per year in FY19 to over 1 lakh in FY24, while holding a dominant 70+% market share. EVs now account for over 12% of our annual sales, and we are deeply committed to driving greater and faster EV adoption in India. Our 165,000 plus EVs on the road have collectively covered over 4 billion kilometers across the country, providing greater confidence to the customers across India to go EV. Going forward, to cater to the unique needs of EV customers, we have opened 2 exclusive EV stores in Gurgaon, building on the pillars of sustainability, technology, and community. We have seen strong customer interest in these stores, and we are opening 4 more exclusive EV showrooms in Kerala as a next step. We remain fully committed to driving mainstream adoption of EVs with our products, as well as our comprehensive set of ecosystem actions. Our success is built on 3 key pillars: design, safety, and technology. These pillars not only define our products, but also reflect our commitment to excellence and innovation. Design is the first pillar of our success. Tata Motors has always been known for its deep understanding of Indian customers, allowing us to create design-forward yet highly functional products that suit their multifaceted demand. This understanding enables us to identify opportunities for new designs and concepts, keeping in mind the aspirations and applications of Indian customers. Our design philosophy is centered around creating vehicles that are not only visually appealing, but also practical and functional. Tata Motors is synonymous with safety. We brought safety in the Indian consumer's lexicon in 2018 with the Tata Nexon, which achieved the landmark GNCAP 5-star rating. Since then, every single SUV in our lineup, whether powered by ICE or EV, has earned a 5-star safety rating. Our flagship SUVs, Harrier and Safari, have achieved the highest GNCAP 5-star scores, and we are the only OEM with 5-star BNCAP certified vehicles. This focus on safety ensures that our customers can enjoy peace of mind while experiencing the thrill of driving a Tata Motors vehicle. When it comes to technology, Tata Motors has brought industry-leading and segment-leading technologies into each of our new launches, whether it is innovative twin-cylinder CNG technology in ICE, or the pure EV active architecture for EVs, or advanced digital and ADAS features in our flagship SUVs. We strive to bring world-class features within accessible price points for Indian customers in each of our products. Every new product that we have introduced has pushed the boundaries of design, safety, and technology. And today, I'm excited to announce our most innovative SUV yet, the Curve. When we looked at the market to find the perfect segment for our new product, we saw that the mid-SUV segment has grown sharply in the last few years. And mid-SUV offer the combination of space for families while being nimble enough to navigate through the congested city streets. With right-sized powertrain, mid-SUVs are ideal for the diverse demands of single-car household. Hence, we chose the mid-SUV segment for our next product. In line with our design philosophy, we wanted to bring an exciting and innovative design in the mid-SUV segment, which primarily offers traditional SUV designs. So in a cluttered segment, we decided to stand out by bringing in the premium and dynamic design in the form of an SUV coupe. The SUV coupe body style is primarily seen in premium global SUVs and blends the robust, commanding presence of an SUV with the sleek, sporty aesthetics of a coupe. Tata Motors is proud to be the first OEM to bring this innovative body style in India with the Curve. The Curve will be launched EV first, followed by ICE, in line with our focus on driving EV growth in the country. Both the EV and ICE versions will sport powerful powertrains and several industry-first and segment-first features. And I'm excited to talk about them today, starting with CURVV. So let's first look at the CURVV. CURVV has been designed to turbocharge EV adoption in the country by being a unique product that addresses the expectations of mainstream car buyers for considering EVs. The key areas where mainstream customers expect to see more improvement in EVs are driving range, charging infra access, charging speed, and price of EVs. The CURVV systematically addresses each of these expectations and provides a comprehensive package that makes going EV easy for mainstream customers. Thanks to our active pure EV architecture, CURVV will offer the largest battery packs available in this segment, which is 55 kilowatt hour and 45 kilowatt hour for extended range and flexibility. While Anand will be covering the range in detail, I can tell you that with the longer range CURVV, you can now travel from Chennai to Bangalore, or Delhi to Shimla, or Mumbai to Surat, or even Lucknow to Varanasi without needing to recharge. But the CURVV isn't just limited to how far it can travel on a single charge. The CURVV has been designed to ensure a quick recharge through the 1.C technology. This means that now you can get a 150 kilometer top-up in just 15 minutes. Imagine, in the time it takes to savor a chai on the highway dhaba, your CURVV will be topped up to take you to your next destination. Of course, the natural question is, how do we find chargers? Tata Motors has got you covered with a real-time charge point aggregator integrated into the IRA.EV app. The charge point aggregator shows live availability of chargers and enables seamless navigation to the charger. This has been enabled by the open collaboration that we have been leading with the CPOs, and I would like to acknowledge our CPO partners for supporting this integration effort for the benefit of Tata.EV customers. Combining the CURVV's long range and fast charging capability with the charge point aggregator service, one can travel seamlessly across India without any concern of running out of charge. The last concern is on the price of EVs. And you'll have to wait till the end of this presentation to see the exciting news we have in store on this front. Beyond breaking barriers, the CURVV also comes loaded with advanced technology and performance features. It will be our fastest EV yet, powered by 123 kilowatt motor that can reach 100 km per hour in less than 9 seconds. Performance driving will be a pleasure thanks to the CURVV's multi-mode region with paddle shifters. Standard vehicle-to-load and vehicle-to-vehicle technology add versatility, enabling energy sharing and allowing the vehicle to function as a mobile power source. The introduction of Arcade.EV with new app enriches the in-car experience of CURVV and provides customers a wide range of opportunities. In addition, advanced over-the-air capabilities will keep the vehicle updated with the latest features and improvement. Finally, for our discerning customers, we are also introducing Tata.EV Originals, a new line of EV accessories that offers personalized customization, further enhancing the CURVV to suit your unique needs. On the safety front, CURVV is loaded with a lot of safety tech. 6 airbags, ESP with IV back, all-wheel disc brakes, EPB with auto hold are offered as standard. CURVV takes active safety to the next level with L2 ADAS with 20 features and acoustic vehicle alert system to make it safer for pedestrians. In summary, the CURVV breaks any remaining barriers for EV consideration and provides a tech-rich and personalized package that would delight the discerning customers. Coming to the ICE, with the Tata Curve, we saw an opportunity to develop a comprehensive package to delight customers who are looking to purchase a mid-SUV. To enable a true SUV, we have designed the innovative Atlas architecture, which underpins the Curve. Atlas stands for adaptive, tech-forward, lifestyle architecture, and true to its name, it will chart new territory in performance, comfort, safety, and technology. The Atlas architecture will enable versatile body styles and multiple powertrains while embodying pure SUV traits that deliver effortless driving and sporty performance. The Curve will be available with 2 petrol and 1 diesel engine, all paired with a DCA transmission option. To ensure that Curve has unmatched performance in this segment, we are launching today our indigenously developed 1.2 GDI engine, Hyperion. This engine provides 125 PS power and 225 Newton meter torque and is mated to our next generation DCA transmission that uses AI ML to self-learn and adapt to your driving style and environmental conditions. In addition, for diesel lovers, we are introducing our new Cryojet diesel engine, which perfectly blends powerful performance and efficiency. For the first time, the Cryojet diesel will be offered with the next generation DCA transmission for maximum comfort and performance. Additionally, the Curve will come equipped with a range of advanced tech features taken from premium and luxury vehicles, elevating the overall driving experience. A few of these exciting features include Level 2 ADAS, 360-degree surround view cameras, and an exhilarating JBL cinematic infotainment system. This contemporary SUV will blend exhilarating performance, sophisticated technology, and unparalleled safety, promising an alluring and immersive mobility experience for all. I'm sure you are eager to know more about the details of innovative design and advanced features of the Curve and the CURVV, and I would like to now invite my colleagues to take us through the specifics. First, Martin will talk about the bold vision and inspiration driving Curve's SUP coupe design. He will share the human, functional, and aspirational aspects of the Curve's design story. Anand will take us through the active architecture and advanced technology behind CURVV. He will touch upon the specifics of CURVV's performance, technology features, and safety functions. Mohan will introduce the tech-forward Atlas architectures underpinning the Curve and the exciting performance and safety features in Curve. He will also introduce the 1.2-liter GDI Hyperion petrol engine and 1.5-liter Cryojet diesel engine driving the Curve. And finally, Vivek will highlight the innovative features of the Curve and CURVV, as well as the ecosystem of customer benefits that come with them. He will introduce the immersive digital customer experience that will come with our vehicles, as well as the unique customization options that come with the Curve and CURVV. With that, I invite Martin to take us through the design of the Curve.
So hello everybody. I'm going to explain to you how the Curve was designed and why we designed it the way it is, but also I wanted to lead you a little bit of how we work in the design department. Behind me is actually the 3 design teams that we have globally, both in India, the team behind me, in the UK, and also in Italy. When we design a product for India, we are creating a world-class product, and that's the reason why we have studios around the world. It's to bring all of those ideas and that knowledge and experience and that passion into our products. So when we're designing a product like the Curve, it has to be an inspired product. But the way is, how do we do that? Now, when you're designing, you have to take information and process it. So designing a product, you fundamentally have to understand the customer, but you have to understand marketing and brand. It's a fusion of architecture, which is the platform. It is a fusion of art and fashion and trends. And then, of course, you still have to process all of those ideas and develop them into a feasible and functional product. This image actually right behind me is actually our staircase in the design studio. And in many ways, it's a metaphor for how we design. It's this cyclical fusion of ideas that comes into the thing. And the design team gets its inspiration from the customer, and at the same time, the customer gets inspiration from the design. In many ways, this is our design philosophy. It's an inspiring process, and it's constantly circular and being developed. Now, everything starts with the customer. You really have to understand the thinking and the methodology and the values that our customers have. And we're designing a product like the Curve, not just for a niche. This is a mainstream product that has to appeal to generation X, Y, Z, young and old, male and female, to the north, to the south, to all customers, and they can all see the story that you're trying to tell. Now, overall, design used to be form follows function. That was always the sort of cliche that people thought of when they thought about design. But now actually there's form, function, and there's feeling. And the Curve epitomizes that more than any other product in our portfolio. This is an emotional product. This is a product that speaks to your heart. And it has to speak to the heart also from the designers. It cannot be false. So what we are creating now is the experience. Before, you would always be designing the product. But now you are actually designing the experience. It's the overall emotional interface that you have not only with the product but with the brand. It's not only how you use the vehicle when you're driving it or sitting in it, but actually how it encompasses your life, how it represents you. It becomes an avatar for the customer. So overall, when we were designing the product, we have in the design department what I call the 8 rules of design. These are in many ways the principles that we all follow that represent Tata Motors, that represent our design ethos, but also represent the customer. It's not just a superficial aspect. So the product has to be human. It cannot be cold. Tata Motors is a human-centric company. It has to be functional, obviously. It cannot be superficial. It has to get the job done. It's how you interface with the product. It has to be understandable. It cannot be something that people cannot process. It might wow them that first second, but immediately they can calculate and comprehend what it does. It also has to be considered. Everything is in the detail. It cannot be just a first level interface. And then, of course, it has to be sustainable. We have a responsibility as a company to the environment, to our customers, and to our world to actually make the world a better place. And of course, as a designer, it has to be beautiful. That might be your first read, but at the same time, this is the long-lasting element of the product. It's the emotional dimension. And all of our products are aspirational. And finally, one of the goals that I would like to see, but all of us, is a certain timelessness. The products are aging with grace. They will still be beautiful. They will still be functional over the course of their lifespan. So if you think about the Curve and you think about these 8 rules of design, you can see that there's an element in the car, there's a USP on every aspect. There's the human consideration, how you use it. There's the functional aspect, the tailgate opening. Understandable, it's an SUV coupe. This is a new typology in the market. This is something people have never seen, but at the same time when they see it, not only will they have the wow factor, but they will understand what the DNA is. And of course it's considered. There's various functions, USPs throughout the product that think about the customer, how they will use it, and how they will actually interface with it. And then in the other sustainable aspects, there is the process, not only from a materials point of view, something that you can see visually, but it's actually how the car is manufactured, how we create the car, what happens before, what happens during, and what happens after during the life cycle. And of course, it has to be beautiful. It wouldn't be an SUV coupe if it didn't have this aspect. And then, of course, aspiration. How do you communicate a product that is aspirational? It has to be something that people want and that they want to be seen with. It, in many ways, it is an avatar. And of course, finally, the timelessness, which, of course, the jury will see over the life cycle of the product. So during the design development of the Curve, it is an emotional exercise. It has to be dynamic and it has to look natural. Because it's a 4.3 meter envelope, overall space and size, it has to look like it's not forced. In the first read of the car is, it is a coupe. And at the same time, it has to look like it's effortless. Just like the design team, it has to look like it's a very natural product. But at the same time, it has to be uncompromising from a functional point of view. There are certain aspects that are non-negotiable. So the design process is a very emotional process. Ultimately, it starts with the sketch. You can see behind me some of the brilliant ideas and sketches and the emotion that the team puts into developing, whether it's an exterior or whether it's interior. But overall, you're trying to capture the imagination, whether it's an internal review or a review with our management or ultimately a review with the customers. It has to get people's pulse going. And then finally, it has to be considered. So there's a variety of details. There's the second level, a third level, deeper cuts into the product that as you're looking at the product and you're using it and you see it, you will actually appreciate it more and more. It's not just that love at first sight, but this is a long-term relationship that we're building. And those details, whether it's the surfacing, the simplicity, it all has to come together. But ultimately, it's still a simple statement. You have to be able to understand this product very clearly and very easily. It can't become too complicated a story. So again, like with the exterior sketches, you can see with the interior sketches that it comes with an emotional first impact, and then of course it gets much more detailed. It has to be considered. You're thinking about the comfort, the ergonomics, the material, the interface, the overall driving experience. And like I said, the detailing and the attention and the consideration that goes into design all comes together into an overall package. Finally, we're offering the Curve not only as a typology, a new typology in the market, and also a choice between powertrains, ICE and EV, but we're offering it to a number of customers in terms of personas and avatars. We're offering a wide variety of colors and materials and choices. And all of this together will create a compelling, exciting, and thrilling product. So I'll now hand over the mic to my colleague Anand, who will explain how this product works from an EV point of view. And I look forward to seeing you later. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you, Martin, for taking our friends through the design journey of the Curve. Being a SUV coupe, the Curve is shaped to thrill. That's what Martin has said. Both Mohan and I and our teams, respective teams together, have had the responsibility to ensure that the car is also dressed to excite. And therefore, our joint partner in this entire enterprise has been Sven Patushka as well. The Curve EV is a different class of vehicle. It appeals to the buyer who is very, very discerning, having previously owned cars, and is therefore very articulate. She's also looking at prestige, desirability, and seeing this car as a celebration of her success. In our efforts to create a vehicle that appeals to this class of customers, we carefully articulated how the drivability, the responses, the HMI, all gets curated to embody precisely this perspective. A few months ago, we spoke about the active architecture for our next generation of electric vehicles at the launch of the Punch EV. The active EV architecture is a meticulously engineered, designed architecture enabling class-leading efficiencies to maximize the space, battery capacity, and enhancing the overall driving experiences. It is a global-ready, future-facing, pure electric architecture that enables the implementation of software-oriented features, ensuring that our vehicles are not only technologically advanced, but also future-proof. As I lead you through the details today, you will appreciate that the Curve EV in the truest sense unleashes the potential of the active EV architecture. As a quick recap, the 4 layers of the architecture are the first layer being powertrain, the second one being chassis, the third one being the electrical architecture, and the fourth one being the cloud architecture. So now let me elaborate on what is there in the powertrain architecture. The car is powered with a 123 kilowatt, which is roughly equal to a 167 PS motor, which is permanent magnet and which is liquid cooled. It also delivers 2,500 Newton meter at the shaft, which means instant acceleration. Now, this motor has been in our library before, and therefore we can carry a significant amount of reliability and foundation software that is used in order to perform to the requirement on this car. Now, more importantly, the focus of the team this time has been around bringing linearity, consistency, and yet the superlative performance, because we've also got to embody the reflection of the car that Martin has spoken about. This means that while the 0 to 100 kilometers dash is done in just 8.6 seconds, the car is also extremely seamless on the highway, giving very good ease of passing acceleration, which is what we all need to see. And as a result, the car is at least 25% and up to 55% better than cars of its equivalent category in this segment. Now, we know that the most important aspect of any EV is undoubtedly the battery. Shailesh has already shared that we have two battery sizes, the 45 kilowatt hour and the 55 kilowatt hour. The active EV architecture has enabled us to create the largest battery in our lineup so far, and something that reflects not only on the performance, but also on the range, which I will come to shortly in my presentation. Now, we had shared with you earlier that the architecture is cell format agnostic, and we've used prismatic cells on the 55 kilowatt hour battery to achieve this capacity. Apart from the cell format itself, the charging rates have been enhanced to 1.2 C, which means that a 10 to 80% charge is now possible only under 40 minutes. But of course, this has to be on a charger that is spec'd at more than 70 kilowatt. But this will also mean that one can do very quick opportunity charges, like Shailesh spoke about at a dhaba, but that can give you about 150 kilometers in just 15 minutes. The vehicle also gets a V2V, a vehicle to vehicle, or a vehicle to load functionalities that we had introduced earlier. Now, just imagine this, the large battery sizes really opens up these possibilities of anxiety-free drives, and coupled with the outdoorsy lifestyle discovery that our customers may want to have, with the quantum of onboard power available, this really opens up significant possibilities. The next layer is that of the chassis, and that's something which is very, very fundamental. Now, to complement the overall vehicle spirit and the expectations, the car is now equipped with very large 18-inch alloy wheels. On the EV side, we've never cut corners on the width of the tires, even on our first vehicle. That's because we believe very, very firmly that the width of the tires is what provides stability. The 215 tires do precisely that on this car as well. We've also spoken multiple times on the virtues that a midship located battery on an electric vehicle does for the weight distribution. Well, that's standard. I don't need to speak about it. The active EV architecture enhances that. It enables it to be done so well, it creates an extremely balanced platform. But more importantly, we are now starting to realize bigger benefits, and the center of gravity has dropped by over 60 millimeters. More importantly, because of the way the suspension has been set up, the roll axis is very close to the center of gravity, which means the car does not lean as much into turns, and therefore you will find it's a great balance of stability and yet nimbleness. Of course, the 190 millimeters ground clearance and the 450 millimeters weight depth can only embellish the SUV attributes further. With the chassis sorted out, we need to ensure that the body engineering met the expectations of safety, rigidity, and durability. The car now boasts of increased high strength and advanced high-strength steel content. It is almost at about 52% of the total weight of the BIW. What this means is, it's made sure that the car is capable of meeting the B-NCAP criteria of the highest order, and coupled with the battery and the floor, which comes together, we are now able to impart a very high level of torsional rigidity on the car. Now, the torsional stiffness on this active EV platform in this car is a good 45% more than any car in its segment today. Now, what does it mean to the in-cabin experience? You'll probably have to wait for another 48 hours to experience, but I'm sure you'll experience it for sure. Now, aerodynamics will continue to remain an area of focus for all EV engineers. I think that's a perpetual pursuit. Intrinsically, because of what Martin and team have done and because of its coupe nature, the Curve has more dynamism and a streamlined body, but we pushed it further to do further better. Anything that had a benefit of more than 2 counts, we pursued it and we implemented numerous aero aids in order to ensure that the energy efficiency levels are top class. Now, while the tire is not an aero aid, but it has a huge role to play in the efficiency improvement. And so despite the large frontal area, the heavy mass, we've been able to create an excellent, efficient architecture that will realize itself in terms of the range that the car does. Space utilization is another very, very key aspect. But the most important feature here is the 500-liter trunk, which can take in a lot of luggage and oddments. We would want to invite you to come and have a look at the shape of the boot itself. Not only is it cavernous, but it is also very geometrically balanced. What that means is the utilization of the boot is fantastic. It is maximum. Also, like on all EV platforms that we do now, the frunk is a useful addition in the front, but it is also more importantly a security area because that cannot be accessed very easily. Plus, there are about 35 odd storage areas within the car, which means that there is a space for everything inside the car. We then come to the next layer of the electrical architecture. Now, while I don't want to get into too many details right now, but the Curve is a further evolution of our Gen 2 architecture, which in itself is a scalable, multi-network architecture, which enables us to provide for multiple advanced features, some of which I will elaborate on. But most importantly, the cockpit domain controller, CDC, enables visualization, control, and the HMI that are there for the users. And there are about 25 odd ECUs within the car which are seamlessly interconnected for delivery of features through almost 8 kilometers long wiring network within the car. Now, while we have these enhancements on arcade.ev app suite, I want to briefly dwell on 2 key aspects. The first one is AVAS, Acoustic Vehicle Alert System. EVs are exceedingly quiet, silent, and therefore to warn pedestrians in crowded zones or in blind spots as you get the car out of your societies, the AVAS creates a sound to warn pedestrians. Yes, the file that you're hearing is the AVAS file going on, which will sound until the car has hit a speed of 20 kilometers an hour, and then it will fade out. By the way, this is not a standard in India today, but we had decided to introduce this feature on the Curve in the interest of safety. The second one is L2 ADAS. Shailesh has already spoken about it. I just want to tell you, if we were to break this down into what does it do, ADAS is about giving warnings and giving assists. So you could basically split them into 2 parts. If you look at the car, you could have lateral movements, longitudinal movements, or you could have a combined movement. And therefore, these are the number of features that are now provided on the car to make sure that no matter which direction and which direction of motion you're looking at, the car is absolutely safe. And that's done through a number of warnings, assistances provided to the customer, as is shown in this graphical display. We are sure that this will go a long way in enhancing and improving safety, not only inside of the vehicle, but also to other road users. Now, an important thing on an electric vehicle is the charging lid. That's the most important thing. It gets very frequently utilized. We therefore have built a little bit of intelligence on the lid now. Not only can the lid be operated from inside the cabin, but if you forget to close it after you have charged your car, don't worry, the lid will close itself. The moment you start the car, it will automatically shut itself back into position. Assuming that you did not crank the car and you left the car like that for 3 minutes, it will also close itself again. Then I come to the cloud architecture. We are introducing our new connected app with enhanced functionalities, which is more feature-rich and user experience-oriented. I will not steal Vivek's thunder. Vivek has a lot of details listed on that, so more about this from Vivek. But I've kept the most important thing for the last, which is range achievement. And the reason for this is that this subject deserves some elaboration. For EV users, it is a very touchy topic for obvious reasons. In order to have a comparable standard, we need to have cycles. But traffic densities keep changing all the time, and cycles are run in order to achieve the least common multiple for all possibilities. So our MIDC today runs without AC, with a single person on board, but also for EVs, until recently, there was only a single speed criteria. But EVs are becoming mainstream, and therefore we need to reflect on the realities. And while the regulatory authorities are making some changes to this, we've gone one step further. What have we done? We've collated data from 4 billion kilometers of usage of EVs in the country, analyzed the drive patterns, drive segments, and synthesized these drive segments to create our own cycle called the C75, which represents a number that will be achieved by at least 75% of our user population in real life. For consistency, legacy, and for reference purposes, while we will quote the P1 values, we are sharing with you the C75 range, and also for the first time I've taken the liberty of sharing the cycles with you to help you understand how the difference is. This is what we believe 75% or more of our Curve customers are likely to achieve in real life conditions. So the number is a C75 number of 400 to 425 kilometers with the 55 kilowatt hour battery. This is what most customers are estimated to achieve in their real life. As a further reference for all of us, I would also like to share the C75 table for our existing products, because this is what most of our customers would achieve in their day-to-day usage on the large number of cars that are already available. Truly, therefore, the Curve on Active EV architecture is a class-leading product of exceptional beauty and capability. To test this capability, we took the car to Sandakphu. And may I request for the audio-visual of that enterprise, please?
In the heart of the Himalayas, Sandakphu awaits the fearless. Its winding paths, erratic weather, and untamed terrain challenge man and machine alike, turning calm into chaos. Engineer great cars that redefine technology and capability, our SUVs are true enablers. Through this bold expedition to Sandakphu, we aim to push the CURVV to its limits and uncover its truest potential. So, it's time to climb. The Curve stands out with its unique identity, seamlessly blending form and function. Sandakphu is famous for its ever-changing terrain and weather that changes every 2 minutes. It's a world of its own. Magical. The Curve will not just have to make it has to conquer it. The climb to the top is far from easy. Crumbling roads and steep gradients challenge every step. When it reaches the summit, the Curve will join the ranks of the elite few who have conquered the daunting climb. Welcome, Curve, to the Tata Motors SUV family.
This was the product story of the CURVV. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call upon Mr. Mohan Savarkar, Chief Product Officer and Vice President at Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, to take you through the journey of the Tata Curve.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this event. Today, we embark on a journey into the dynamic world of the mid-SUV segment, a realm where customer needs are as unique as they are diverse. Customers in this segment demand a vehicle that caters to their distinctive lifestyle and versatile driving needs. Firstly, let's dive into the attributes that they value the most. A strong performance on highway driving, ability to go off-road, safe for family, ease of driving, spacious inside with maximized storage, cutting-edge tech, fuel efficient. To ensure the Curve delivers on its promise, we focused on fundamentals, like the platform and the powertrain. Now let's shift gears and unveil the very foundation of our revolutionary SUV. We proudly present Atlas, the adaptive, tech-forward lifestyle architecture. Can we have that animation, please? Yeah, there was no sound there, don't worry, it's not gone. Yeah. So going ahead, Atlas is a revolution in vehicle design and engineering, delivering safety, scalability, and performance. We will dive deeper into each of these attributes of the Atlas as we go forward. Robust and safe structure, multiple body styles, electric architecture and cloud platform, multiple powertrains, and full SUV capability. The Atlas uses a continuous framework which eliminates any abrupt changes in the load path for better crashworthiness and safety. In the event of a crash, impact loads are pushed through multiple load paths to enable a uniform and symmetric performance. The Atlas is engineered for superior occupant protection and top-class safety, achieved through generous use of advanced high-strength materials that Anand also referred to. We have provided a rigid bulkhead-based structure for superior occupant protection. The continuous framework and the bulkheads are joined and augmented at the nodes. Additionally, the attachment points between body and suspension and body and the engine are extremely stiff. All these together created a cosseted occupant compartment that isolates road and engine inputs and delivers high refinement and ride comfort. To further enhance occupant safety, the Curve provides 6 airbags as standard, 3-point ELR seat belts for all occupants, seat belt anchor pre-tensioner, and ISO fixed tethers. The Curve delivers a plethora of features that help in crash avoidance and enhance convenience. Curve is equipped with 20 ADAS Level 2 driving features that include lane keep assist, adaptive steering assist, and adaptive cruise control, the ones that Anand took us through in a little more detail earlier. Electronic stability program with 26 added functionalities comes standard across all variants. Key elements like the 360-degree surround view system with blind view monitor, front parking sensors, among several others, make driving safer as well as more convenient. The Atlas is engineered to provide a large platform bandwidth to deliver future vehicles of varying sizes and body styles in line with customer needs of the relevant segments. In the world of software on wheels, our platform that scales in size, body styles, and segments supports future technologies with an advanced electric architecture and cloud platform. The Curve includes integrated cockpit domain controller to support multiple displays, a centralized body controller, and over 24 ECUs. The Atlas platform is capable of multiple powertrains, including petrol and diesel engines, each mated with both manual and automatic transmission. We will, of course, delve into all of these a little more shortly. Atlas delivers a much higher approach, departure, and ramp-over angles, as well as ground clearance, compared to segment competition, and it is easily comparable to SUVs from 2 segments above. And this is what matters for most SUVs. Water weighting capacity at a formidable 450 mm is best in segment. These characteristics ensure that our customers can tackle demanding environments with confidence. The Atlas is crafted to take our signature ride and handling performance to the next level, to provide a delightful driving experience. The EPA steering system is responsive and provides a precise on-center feel with progressive build-up as we either drive faster or turn harder. All-wheel disc brake systems delivers a progressive braking performance and exceptional stability. The Atlas platform, as you can see, will play a crucial role in shaping the future of our vehicles. By focusing on innovation and precision, we are committed to deliver exceptional performance, safety, and scalability. Let's have the AV, please. Now let's explore the petrol powertrains. Yeah? The mid SUV segment demands a blend of power, capability, and fuel efficiency, which is why we are proud to introduce our first ever GDI engine, introducing the all-new Hyperion gasoline direct injection engine, designed to deliver heart-pounding performance worthy of an SUV coupe. The right-sized engine that packs a mean punch. Can we have the animation? Once again, no sound, don't worry. Okay, going next to some of the characteristics of this engine. Firstly, coming up is Hypertech. It's powered by a class-leading 350-bar injection system that's coupled with an advanced third-generation controlled valve operation that brings in advantages like robust performance and lower emissions. Electrically actuated variable geometry turbochargers ensures superior torque delivery throughout its speed range. It has a closed couple exhaust after-treatment system with a 3-way conversion catalyst integrated with another 4-way conversion catalyst. It has liquid sodium-cooled exhaust valves that enable high performance with enhanced durability. Going next and looking at high performance, the Hyperion packs a mean punch, like we said. It offers segment highest transient torque density at 208 Newton meters per liter. That gets you liveliness without guzzling gas. Hyperion delivers a superior low-end torque also, providing uncompromised performance from sea level to high altitudes. Let's now talk of a few functions that elevate the high performance. There's something called Torque Rush, which is provided through smart tuning of our VGT that allows for additional torque to be delivered in short bursts whenever you need it the most. Our manual transmission comes with AI or artificial intelligence based smart shift assist to ensure smooth gear shifting. What it does is it manages the RPM during gear shifts, and this feature adds smoothness to the shift and improves clutch life. We have also used machine learning to provide something that we call Advanced Launch Assist. The function actually provides smooth takeoff or launch on gradients and high altitudes. By the way, we had to program the car to understand that you're at high altitude or that you're at a gradient. And when it senses this, it's able to perform accordingly. Going next to something we call HyperQuiet. A performance of this caliber, of course, it comes with superior refinement. And a few aspects here will include that it has a lightweight yet rigid all aluminum structure with an integral structural oil sump. It has a dual mass flywheel to dampen torsional oscillations. High pressure fuel injectors that are required for this class of power and torque also come with inbuilt isolators. Innovations also include lower intake noise and overall noise radiation. The Hyperion engine is a game changer. Let's have the AV, please. quite impressive that. However, all said and done, vehicles of this category still depend on diesel powertrains, and they remain a popular choice for mid-sized and large SUVs. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce the new generation 1.5-liter cryojet diesel engine, which provides the unparalleled experience. Can we have the animation? Okay. So by the way, cryojet brings you a high brake thermal efficiency engine that leads to high power and torque. We have used an innovative turbocharger and an air intake system that provides exceptional performance, even at high altitudes. It's the only BS6 engine to use passive SCR without the need for AdBlue refills throughout your life, which simplifies maintenance quite a bit. The cryojet also offers best-in-class fuel economy at 22.4 kilometers per liter. The powertrains of CURVV are mated with superior next-generation 7-speed DCA transmissions. Designed to accommodate higher torque, the next-generation DCA transmission pairs exceptionally well with our powerful engine options. They feature E-shifters, drive shift-by-wire technology, and wet clutch with our powerful engine options. With the dusty atmosphere that we are in India, the wet clutch is the only way to go. Self-learning functionalities through AI and ML adapts to your driving style and environment conditions. Like if you want to drive aggressively, it'll allow you. If you want to drive very sedate, it'll still accommodate and make sure that you get that right experience. So they have been pioneered for excellence. The DCAs are packed with smart features like auto park lock that sense if a driver is stepping out. You must have seen several videos of people, showing that they are standing outside and the car is running by itself. This car won't allow you. It'll make sure that unless the driver is on their seat, car won't move forward. You would see that the CURVV is a complete package engineered to meet diverse and demanding needs of mid-SUV customers in terms of on-road and off-road performance, safety, technology, driving pleasure, comfort, and practicality. Now I would like to invite Vivek to provide us an in-depth overview on the CURVV. Vivek.
Thank you, Mohan. So we've seen that the CURVV really ticks all the boxes to get into the mid-SUV category. We are clear that it's an extremely alluring package for the demanding mid-SUV customer. It democratizes premium SUV coupe design. It brings in the technology of the Atlas platform and the full potential of the Active platform to bring in class-leading range and charging efficiencies. We saw Martin speak about design, Mohan and Anand spoke about performance and safety. I'll quickly take you through some of the innovation and desirability features of the CURVV, which we feel confident that will pull the mid-SUV customers towards us. We start with the interior. We've said that the mid-SUV customer is very demanding. He or she's had ownership experience of a four-wheeler for more than 10 years. And to attract this kind of customer, we had to focus a lot on the in-cabin or environment and ambience. And we've worked hard to deliver probably the plushest interior in its segment. The supercar-inspired burgundy interiors on the ICE and the digital-inspired empowered grey on the EV really take in-cabin experience to the next level. CURVV comes with 6-way power-adjusted driver seat, Both the front passenger seats get ventilated driver seats, and the rear seat as well has a two-way recline function so that customers are comfortable across any kind of distance that they travel. The Curve comes with customizable mood lights, which automatically adapts the color depending on the drive mode or the music that is being played. And paired with the panoramic sunroof, it really becomes a great atmosphere inside the cabin of the Curve. Over the past year and a half, we have taken great strides in digitizing the experience for the customer inside our cars, starting from the Nexon.ev and the mid-cycle upgrades of the Nexon, the Harrier, and Safari. We've consistently focused on digitizing various aspects of the car and the driving ambience. Few of the features that are very, very appreciated by customers are the navigation on the instrument cluster. It makes following navigation extremely easy and safe as well for customers to focus on the road at the same time know where they have to turn. The other feature which has been appreciated a lot is the blind spot monitoring system. And with the Curve, we innovate and move the blind spot camera to be visible right on the instrument cluster so that customers don't have to take their eyes off the road and they can see both the blind spots right in front of them. We introduced the arcade.ev on the Nexon.ev, and now we take it even further. We have 4 more apps introduced on this suite: Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Park Plus, and Kingdoms Wars, which is a game. And arcade.ev has been greatly appreciated because of the kind of functionality and ease of use it delivers to our customers on the move and extremely safely, without having to take their eyes off the road. And to support this kind of app package and kind of entertainment apps that are on the console, we obviously have to give our signature Tata Motors oral experience. The Curve, with 9 speaker systems from JBL and a strong subwoofer delivering 320 watts output, delivers probably the class-leading sound experience for our customers. And it also has the signature Tata modes, including wide soundstage, kids sleeping at the back, and even a podcast mode for those zen moments when you're on the road in traffic. We continue our endeavor with What 3 Words. It's an extremely innovative app which allows customers to reach within a meter of their destination. This is very conveniently integrated right into the car, and just 3 words will take you within the meter of where you need to go. We have been really pioneering giving multiple voice assistants for our customers, be it Siri or OK Google or our own OK Tata and Alexa. All options are available to customers. And what's more, today we have as many as 6 local languages included in the voice assistants for Tata Motors. And these unleash as much as 200 different native voice commands, literally meaning that most of the functions while driving a car can be done through voice and the language of your choice. This is called digitization of a driving experience. The Curve comes with our advanced, superior 4-spoke digital steering wheel. Not only does it take the internal ambience to a different level, it also unleashes a lot of digital functions, including the voice assistants. The Curve comes with paddle shifters. On the EV, it manages the regenerative modes, 4 levels, and on the ICE, it gives a very, very enticing control over the DCA gearboxes. One of the features, again, which is greatly appreciated by Indian consumers is the auto hold on the electronic parking brake. This has really changed the way they drive, bringing in great level of ease. And we have taken a call to bring auto hold across all personas of the EV and the top personas of ICE as well. And this will significantly change the game in terms of what customers get in the mid-SUV space. Martin spoke about design extensively, and one of the objectives has really been to deliver a very distinct visual identity to Tata Motor cars. The ambition is to make a car very distinct as a Tata Motor product without the customer having to look at the label. The lighting signature is one big step in that direction. We again launched this signature lighting signature with the Nexon.EV last year, carried forward with Nexon, Harrier, Safari, and the Punch. And today we have it on the CURVV as well. And functionality of showing the charging level also is built into it. Coming to the exterior, again, Martin and Anand have spoken about it. The flush door handles do a lot in terms of design as well as aerodynamics, but the LED illumination in it adds that nice touch of innovation to make it much more easier for the consumer to find, locate it, and use it. Alloy wheels, again 18 inches, substantial, able to do it because of the new architectures, and significant different look in terms of EV and ICE. The EV alloy wheels gives it a very techie look with the aero inserts, but the ICE gives a robust yet elegant look for the Curve ICE. Now this is another first in segment feature, a gesture control motorized tailgate. We believe this is another feature that will be greatly appreciated by consumers in their day-to-day life. And it is first in segment, and it is going to be across all our products. It's not going to be dependent on the variant you have. And what's better, it allows access to another huge feature in our product, which is the 500-liter boot space. Martin spoke about how design has to help functionality as well, and this is a classic example how the coupe design unleashes a class-leading boot space of 500 liters, plus the 60-40 seat configuration allows us to liberate as much as 973 liters of boot space with all the seats folded down. That really is a game changer. In case that 973 liters is not good enough, you also have the frunk in front in the EV. V2V and V2L, vehicle-to-vehicle charging and vehicle-to-load charging, is a feature we believe has great potential in India. You will see a multitude of lifestyle appliances can be run by the charger. And the best part is the higher battery packs enable the car to power other EVs or other appliances very confidently without having to worry about the range impact. So to sum it up, the CURVV as well as the Curve unleash a plethora of features. We believe that this is going to be a complete game changer in terms of the value delivered to the mid-SUV customer. I won't go through each of these features, but you will see later that how many of these features are available to most of our customers across the personas to make it, like I said, a very alluring choice for the mid-SUV customer. However, we didn't stop just at the vehicle level. My colleague spoke about the connected car app earlier, but I'll quickly update some of the features. So we are introducing IRA, which is the updated connected vehicle app. It is updated in terms of user interface, so it's extremely fast, smooth, easy to perform, easy to have an interface with, and performance is extremely slick. It unleashes various features on the ICE side, including service assistance, buying accessories online, even booking an upgrade for your vehicle online. On the EV side, it brings the much needed charger aggregated function, and I'll explain quickly what it means to the customer. One of the biggest problems that EV customers have is to plan long drives. It's not because of the charging or the range, but it's more because of where to stop and get their charging done. Now the app does it all for them. All you have to say is, I need to go from Mumbai to Goa, as is being shown behind me. The app gives you the best route. It tells you which is the best place to charge, depending on the state of charge of your car at that moment, and also gives you a shortest Google map route to that particular charging location. It also tells you that which are the chargers are fast charging options or which are slow, and it also tells you which are free at that point of time in terms of not being occupied by some other car. This, we believe, will be a complete game changer, especially combined with the larger ranges that the Curve delivers, and we expect to see a lot of our EVs on highways thanks to this functionality. We also have kind of democratized our connected car features into different pack sizes, more affordable, so customers can choose exactly the functionalities that they require and pay for it accordingly. Sailesh already spoke about TATA.EV Originals. A lot of our EV customers have consistently been telling us, give us original equipment accessories so that we don't need to worry about warranties, especially on the EV side. So after a long wait, we have introduced TATA.EV Originals on the EV side. We have made a very comprehensive approach for our accessories, this time with the Curve. On TATA.EV, we have a range of 60 plus accessories. It gives the customer the ability to really customize color, material, finishes. We also have 3D visualizers on our website, so customers can visualize how the accessory is going to look on their car. Of course, we can do online booking of the accessory so that the car and accessories are delivered together at the dealership. The OE accessories come with a 2-year warranty, and they're optional finance for the accessories as well at our dealership. So it opens out a lot of choice of customization and ease of purchase for the customer. These accessories, while they're going to be available as TATA.EV Originals, a lot of them are also going to be available on the ICE side as well. They are broadly, the 60 plus accessories are broken down into different categories, and we have some unique ones. Of course, you have the sustainability oriented packages. You have lifestyle and pet friendly packages, including pet sheets for the rear. Nowadays, pet parenting is going up a lot, and customer complain about hairs of pets getting into the car. So the pet sheets and pet holders are going to be extremely popular. We are also doing a lot of industry first accessories, which is wireless packages, including wireless coffee maker. And of course, travel and technology accessories as well. We have an accessory display outside. You can see it later. For the Curve, for ease of choosing for the customer, we have few packs for accessories created. It will be visible on our website and also available at a dealership at the time of booking. And it just makes it convenient for customers to choose their accessories. We also have an accessory counter here for you to explore the accessories subsequently. We also have a display on the other room. Later you can have a look at it. It's now time to look at the persona walk, how the variant walk is for the Curve ICE. We've shown a lot of features of the Curve, and it's now very important for us to realize that the mid SUV category is probably the widest category in terms of price range. It starts just above rupees 10 lakhs and goes well beyond the 20 lakh mark. It means basically that the wide plethora of customers who are buying it for different kind of usage patterns. Customers with extremely different mindsets. And we have kept that in mind and created 4 different personas on the Curve ICE. It starts with the smart persona. It's for the customer who knows exactly what he wants. He is willing to pay for it and nothing more. But smart is a very important persona for us because we see a lot of customers entering into the mid SUV category at that price point, the entry price point. As you can see on this screen, the smart persona comes with fairly comprehensive feature package. All the lighting signatures, the LED signatures, LED lighting, the safety aspects in terms of electronic stability program, 6 airbags, all of it is available right from the smart persona itself. As you move up the persona ladder, you have pure, you have creative, and then you have the accomplished, which is in the signature gold essence color, which has all the features that we have spoken about so far. So this is just a screen with all the packages. I'll step aside in case you want to take a picture. We'll have it digitally sent to you as well subsequently. Mohan spoke about the powertrain options. We have 3 powertrain options, and this is the guide on which powertrain and which transmission is available in which persona. Quite comprehensive. We've made an attempt to really cover every customer need with this, and all of them obviously mated with the DCA transmission. Now coming to the color options, we have the signature gold essence color available on the accomplished variant. But we also have 4 other very, very attractive colors available across the persona walk. You can take a picture if you want. Now coming to the EV. In the EV side, we have a signature persona called the empowered persona. That will come with the signature EV color and also has all the feature packages that we spoke about. And the EV grade walk is here up for you. We start with the creative and go up to accomplished and then the empowered. We have 2 range options, the CURVV EV55 and the CURVV EV45, and this is how they are split across the personas. And the color options, we have the signature EV color, which is the empowered oxide on the empowered persona, and all the colors available elsewhere. So now it's time to meet the Curv in person. So we'll start with the Navy and then we'll see the car. Thank you.
Tata CURVV SUV Coupe is more than just a car. It's a statement of style, innovation, and individuality. Positioned as shaped for you, it represents our commitment to understanding and fulfilling the desires of our customers. This vehicle is designed to resonate with those who seek elegance, boldness, and a sporty character in their driving experience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to experience the Tata CURVV SUV Coupe in all its glory.
Dancing in the dark, a game we're destined to play. Two hearts on the edge that we couldn't mend. Now here we stand. The only way to go is through. We're more than the words that we didn't speak. In this silence we'll find everything
I would now request Mr. P.B. Balaji, Group CFO, Tata Motors, along with Mr. Sitaram Kandi, CHRO, Tata Motors, and Mr. Rajesh Kannan, who's the President, Chief Digital and Information Officer for Tata Motors, to join the team on stage for a photo opportunity. Well, that was a truly exhilarating experience. I will now request everyone to please get seated and move back to your seats. We have something exciting coming up. You'll get a chance to take the photo of the car after the press conference is over. Hello. Requesting everyone to please get seated.
Sudeep. So now that we have seen the exciting features of the Curve and the Curve.EV, I'm sure everyone is eagerly waiting for the price announcement. A quick reminder, today we will announce the price only for the Curve.EV. The Curve ICE price will be announced on September 2nd. The Curve.EV redefines the mid-SUV segment, setting new standards for design, performance, technology, and safety, and is our most innovative EV yet. With its long range and fast charging coupled with IRA.EV's seamless charging discovery, it addresses all factors that Indian customers expect in an EV. However, to really drive mainstream customers to buy EVs, the price differential with an ICE is a very important factor. Therefore, while pricing the Curve.EV, we wanted to make a bold statement towards mainstreaming EVs in India. We wanted to ensure that any customer who purchases a mid-SUV with an automatic transmission also finds the Curve.EV in their budget. In this context, it is important to look at a few facts. The on-road price of entry variants of automatic mid-SUVs in India is between 18 and 21 lakhs. The on-road price of top variants of automatic mid SUVs in India is between 23 lakh and 24 lakh. So with this in mind, we have worked on a starting price for the CURVV that would meet our mission. So without further ado, let's have the starting price for the CURVV on the screen. As you can see, the CURVV price is positioned competitively against the on-road prices of entry automatic versions of popular ICE mid SUVs. Let's now look at the prices for the various personas also. Again, the top variants of the CURVV are very competitively positioned against the top variants of ICE mid-size SUVs. With these prices, we have achieved price parity with ICE vehicles in the mid SUV segment. At these prices, the CURVV offers not only a competitive price, but also a significantly superior package in terms of performance and features. The CURVV 45 boasts a lower effective on-road price compared to a petrol and a diesel automatic, while delivering far better performance and cutting-edge technology features. And when we look at the top-end models, the CURVV 55 top trim is priced significantly lower than the top trim GDI DCT and diesel automatics. Despite the lower price, it offers far more features, advanced technology, and superior performance, all while maintaining a remarkably low running cost of just ₹1 per kilometer. This makes the CURVV not only the most advanced, but the smartest choice in the mid SUV segment. Therefore, I'm immensely proud to state that we have shattered the most elusive barrier for EV adoption, that is price parity with ICE. This is a momentous occasion for us at TATA.EV, as well as for the whole EV industry in India, as customers now have a choice to buy an EV lower than the cost of an ICE SUV. I'm sure you can't wait to experience the CURVV yourself. Starting today, you can configure your CURVV and secure it online. Bookings are going to open from 12th August at your nearest dealership and also on the TATA.EV website. Please also look out for CURV ICE price announcement on September 2nd. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I look forward to seeing you soon in TATA.EV. Thank you.